Projectile motion calculations. Projectile motion is the motion of an object that is thrown or launched into the air and follows a curved path. It is influenced by gravity, which causes the object to accelerate downwards. Introduction of projectile motion. Projectile motion, it describes the path of an object launched into the air, affected by gravity. It applies to various real-world scenarios, including the flight of a ball, a rocket, or a bullet. Here are the key concepts in projectile motion. First, range. What is range? Range is the horizontal distance traveled by a projectile from launch to landing. Range kay mao na ang distance nga nag-travel ang object from the start or launch ang ni-launch ang object to sa insang landinganan, iyang gilandingan. Mao na ang range, iyang distance sa from start to landing na. Mao na ang range. Here is the example of range. Second is time of flight. Time of flight is the total time that projectile spends in air. Mao na ang kadugayon nga ang object naglutaw sa hangin or air. Mao na ang iyang kadugayon. Mao na gitawag nato og time of flight. Here is an example of time of flight. Third is maximum height. Maximum height is the highest point reached by the projectile during its flight. Ang maximum height is mao na ang isang distance gikan sa start nga pag-launch sa object sa padung sa kinatas-an niya nga naabtan sa air. Mao na ang distance niya, distance from start o padung sa air. Kinatas-an niya distance, mao na ang gitawag nato og maximum height of projectile. Here is the example of maximum height. These are the equations for solving the projectile motion. For range are r equals initial velocity squared sine 2 times launch angle over acceleration due to gravity. For the equation of time of flight equals t equals 2 times initial velocity sine launch angle over acceleration due to gravity. And the equation for maximum height is h equals initial velocity sine launch angle squared over 2 acceleration due to gravity. Here is the example of problem that we need to calculate the range, time of flight, and maximum height of projectile. A ball is thrown in initial velocity of 20 meters per second and the angle of 30 degrees. The acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meters per second squared. Calculate the range of the ball. Calculate the range. First, we need to write the given. Initial velocity is 20 meters per second, launch angle 30 degrees, and the acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meters per second squared. Next step is you will write the equation, then what is asked, and then you now proceed to the solution. You need to substitute the given to the formula. The initial velocity is 20 meters per second, need to substitute. The launch angle is 30 degrees, substitute, and the acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meters per second squared, need to substitute. First, we solve the initial velocity squared. 20 meters per second squared is equals to 400 meters squared per second squared. Sine 2 times launch angle is 30 degrees, 2 times 30 equals 60 degrees, over, you need to only copy the acceleration due to gravity equivalent of 9.8 meters per second squared. Then 400 meters squared per second squared sine 60 degrees is equivalent to 346.41 meters squared per second squared. then copy the acceleration due to gravity. And then to get the final answer, we need to divide the 346.41 meters squared per second squared over 9.8 meter per second squared. And you get the answer 35.35 meter. Kaya ba mo nga nung na meter na? Mao na meter na kay meter squared per second squared divide sa meter per second squared, cancel na kadayon sa second squared kay same ra na sila. Daang meter kay squared man ang usa, da meter man ang usa, minus ra nimo. 2 minus 1 equals 1. O nang ang mabilin is meter na lang. Now, we are going to solve the time of flight. Using the same example problem, we can calculate the time of flight. First step, to calculate the time of flight, we have to write the given equation, what is asked, and we need the solution. To write the solution, we first write the formula or equation. Then you kindly substitute the given to the formula. 2 times 20 meter per second equivalent to 40 meter per second. Sine 30 over 9.8 meter per second squared. 40 meter per second sine 30 degrees is equivalent to 20 meter per second over 9.8 meter per second squared. 30 meter per second divided by 9.8 meter per second squared, you get the final answer 2.04 seconds. Para makibaw mo, nga seconds na lang kay ang meter per second i-divide sa meter per second squared, i-cancel ra ang meter kay same ra man sila og exponent 1 1. Da ang seconds og second squared kay 1 man ang usa, da 2 ang usa, minus sa nimo maong seconds, 2 minus 1 mong 1, maong seconds na lang. And lastly, we have to calculate the maximum height of the problem. Finally, let's calculate the maximum height reached by the ball. To calculate the maximum height, we need to step-by-step procedure. First step is write the given, same as the range and the time of flight. Write the given, write the equation, what is asked, and the solution. To solve, you need first write the formula or equation, same as the range and time of flight. Then kindly substitute the given to the formula. 20 meter per second sine 30 degrees squared is equivalent to 100 meters squared per second squared. And then 2 times 9.8 meter per second squared is equivalent to 19.6 meter per second squared. 100 meter squared per second squared divided by 19.6 meter per second squared is equivalent to 5.10 meter. Kaya mo, nga na meter na, same ra na sa range sa time of flight nga i-cancel na to ang meter squared per second squared i-divide sa meter per second squared, cancel mo ang same nga exponents is second squared i-cancel nimo the meter squared divide by meter minus nimo ang exponent sa 2 minus 1 manang 1 mamang meter na mabilin. The end. Thank you.